Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Albion TV. It is time for one of the most exciting dates in the Albion calendar. It is, of course, the first full reset of Season 9. We're going to have all the action as the Outland Towers are up for grabs. And it's all brought to you here by me, Lewpac, Shozen, and, of course, Bogul behind the scenes working the camera. How we doing, boys? We ready to go?
So, yeah, I'm doing really well. I'm very excited. I'm trying to bop around and find some action.
Throwing down in giant wheel corpse right now. It looks like War Gods on the offensive. We could get a tank. I'm on a Bloodletter POV, so we can see some stuff. Nice. Sideways engage onto the Sun line. They're peeling back, though. Here comes the Rukon push. Selfie going into the back line. Oh, they did catch a lot of the healers of Sun, but now the Spectre Jackets come out. The counter plays come in. Oh, there's some big damage. Can they convert it into kills? They get a few, but not as many as possible. The Spectre's Jackets are finishing off those guys who would have got away on low health. There is a ton of bruisers here. Sun's strategy is a ton of bruisers. Both sides taking casualties, but now War Gods coming in with the big engage. Nice use of the icicles from War Gods. The follow-up. 1, 2, Grove Keepers. Permafrost's on top. The resets are coming down. Sun are desperately trying to peel back. War Gods with the upper That's a huge clump. No follow-up onto that club, no shows, and that was juicy. Oh. But I think War Gods are going to come in hard here. Oh, the counter clumps. Is there any AoE? Right there. Yeah. There's no AoE dump on either clumps, though.
They stopped them dead in their tracks, and now they have a really good opportunity to push them farther to the northwest. But there's still so many Rukon in the back lines of Sun right now, pushing through and taking some shots. Now it looks like Sun's got to push themselves back going to the east.
I think they lost all their DPS in that first engage because there was no follow-up, and they've just got an absolute ton of guys with like bloodletters and stuff.
And War Gods are really spread out thin here, so it's making the clumps tough, and they are coming like a wave.
What's the disarray? They're down to 16. Nice. Oh, they did.
Pounding out with damage right there. They got a couple of Rukon War Gods there. Well done, Sun, but they are taking some heavy hits. They're going to... Oh, bye, guys. That was
the Brimmies are coming down.
Yeah. You stuck around too long, guys. You stuck around too long.
The Mammoth is trying to make his way out. I don't know if there's a Ballista on top of Flommy right now. But I think these guys are done and dusted. They're going to be leaving. I wonder, maybe they're going to respawn now at the hideout. The Conflict is sitting outside. maybe Conflict have been...
You guys didn't know it. Funstealer is a precog. He knows what's going to happen later. So
is there like... Is there a guy there? Oh no, these guys, they're in the rest. I was like,
they went to Merlin's
there was clearly a guy there trolling saying, let us out of the hideout. And they're like, yeah, we've got them trapped. So they're obviously coming over to help the main force here. So we'll go see if anything's happening there.
Hop out around some other names.
Fork still has this Syndic force right on the front door.
Keep an eye on chat, guys, by the way, on the Discord.
Nobody's
a bunch of names that you can check out.
Okay, we can bounce around. If you see action on anyone, I haven't had any PMs yet, I don't believe.
I just had the one, and it's entertaining. I'm currently bopping around through a few names, and there are a lot of forces on the move. A lot on the move. Nobody has bogged down in a fight yet.
Let's see what old Derek is up to right now.
He's not doing anything. I was just there.
He's trying to grab Everwinter Incline. Yeah. Like this is the home base of Final Order. They've got their level 8 tower here. It's not that central. It's not a very high scoring zone, but you know, they've got it to level 8, so they get decent points on it.
Pliz and We Wiped Bro just came into Flamog Fork. He's on his Mammoth, baiting once again, trying to get CAR out of their, I don't know, like, they're really in here like a tick, man. They're embedded.
Mojo and Blue Army are in Everwinter Expanse, though.
Really?
Yeah, we could see, we've got Vastly Superior on the field. Blue Army just zoned in force. The cluster Q. Raymore Upland. Can't say I've ever been here. I mean, Voltel's on a Mammoth, so he's cool. Yep. Newbie and the Brave Vanguard, along with the rest of them, are holding the north position on the high ground, looking to keep control of this mage platform. Holy Buddy, a name we definitely recognize from everything, He's been around a long time. Longbows coming out. Huge amounts of longbows being dropped. Great use of the locusts by the newbie guys. They didn't lose anyone on that push. Spoke too soon. Oh, spoke too soon, Lou. There's the huge club. That was about 20 plus
yeah,
guys.
I got to hurry up and get off somebody because
they
get ported.
Wow,
that was a massacre.
I'm on Vortel right now. I don't know if you saw that one, Bogul.
Yeah, I think he was on the tank right in front of it. Poor, what is his name there? Novin GGGGG. I'm going to hop over to Hoagie in just a second. Watch from that tank's perspective.
Okay, drop the name and I'll jump on him. I like the mammoths because the mammoths don't get insta-gibbed. Do you know what I mean? Like, they do block a bit of the screen, but at least he ain't dying. Right, so we'll stay on Votel for this. They are going to push out. I think they're going to be a little bit more timid here. Remember, obviously, if they hold this angle, they can be capping the tower at the same time. Their boss team can go to work as long as they hold this choke. But they don't have guards. They don't have mages, they don't have a sentry mage, and they don't have a tower to fall back to. So this defensive position is not as strong as it would usually be.
No, and also, let's remind ourselves that we're talking about the Brave Newbie Alliance here, so...
Oh, no. Oh, no, here comes the surge! Here comes the surge! This is juicy!
Oh, that's gonna wipe me
no!
Like...
Okay, so... The clap of the day... may have already been decided. Yep. That was unbelievably clean. But Blackforge Orcs and Last Warn, they're all
currently on top of each other. Actually,
Votel's trapped on the platform. There's no exit. There is no exit from this platform.
No, he has to get off. He has to go back through the bad guys. Luckily, we don't have a lot of ballistas.
Where's those ballistas?
I don't see them.
If you have a ballista, this is a free mammoth right now.
It's over right now.
That's a free mammoth.
What is he doing?
Anybody want? He's just got to run for it. He's just got to run for it while the fight's going on.
Oh my God! Look at this massacre up on the top as the Blackforge Orcs just got deleted.
Yeah, Votel
just got deleted.
He's pegged it out of there. I think that one is done and dusted. But that could definitely be clap of the day. That was clean as like it was a 1-2 tap engage. That's unbelievable.
And what is this? We have another group that's come into the room. The Bone Hunters. I don't know if they're on anybody's side here.
Who do you want to go to now over there? Anyone in particular?
No, I think they're all kind of moving out now. This one is these guys all seem to be together. The Bone Hunters.
Did Hoagie die? Did Hoagie die?
Hoagie, oh yeah, Hoagie died.
I went briefly on Africa now, but the guys from Last Warn are just leaving the zone.
Yeah, I think they just came in, did the business, and off they go.
All right. CIR is once again in a fight against Elevate now. I hopped over to Syndic. I'll get you a tank in just a moment. Blondie?
Blondie, all right.
Yeah, for anybody who knows him.
Oh, blonde. Okay. Of course you don't spell it.
No. None of these guys spell it correctly.
Okay, this is where we expected the action to be.
Wow, that is a push into Elevate there. Syndic's not joking. He went in hard. And here comes the boys from CIR.
Look at that counter, though. Look at that counter from Elevate. That was juicy. They actually didn't convert it into that many kills.
No, it's like the deaths are on Elevate side here. Oh, as I say that, Latimer goes down from CIR as
Healer's working overtime. Blonde guy goes in. This is what's hitting them? It's a Surge Skyteller coming from behind. It's a sandwich. It's an Elevate sandwich, and it's the filling that nobody wants to be. Oh, the CIR healers played clutch there because Elevate had a brilliant engage. They followed it up well. And it was one of those agonizing ones for Elevate where there was so many people on less than a bar of health on CIR. But there was just nothing left in the tank. And Skytel came in at the right moment and Elevate no longer in this zone. They're trying to make their way out, and I don't know. They must have known where CIR was. They had to push through. But look at that. Even if they pushed through CIR, Hammer and Sickle were waiting the other side. I think that was just a kill as many as you can situation for Elevate. zoned out because you don't really want to be messaging. Okay, looks okay. Here we go. Savage are down here. Squid Turd is back with his force. They're going south. No. This looks valid.
All right, I'll take it back.
Bearing down upon them. They're running through the mob camps. Oh, they were all in a dungeon. They were all in a dungeon, Bogul. We got debated. There is a fight, but these guys are backing themselves into a corner right now. These guys are going. This is not where you want to be if you're outnumbered. They're going to go into our DT, though, Squid Turd with the sprint. Nice from Helter. The counter comes out. Squid Turd going in, looking for the Mammoth. The Camlands come out. Not too clean. They only catch tanks, though. Nothing squishy enough to follow up. But never mind. Drop the perma. Get those bloodletters. Zip-zapping in. And now the RDT turnaround. They got Hannibal to the north coming in. But Savage and the aggro boys pulling back as Hannibal and the Venom Alliance are bearing down. They're looking like they want to go in. Some frost beams, a nice defensive rising blow. The poison lizards on the field. They're being funneled back. There's the Camland. Catches 4. The follow-up. More Camlands going deeper. Night Helms go down. Squid Head. Oh! Good counter engage there. There's a Brimmy coming on top of it. Oh, it was beautiful when the Hannibal guys go, but there's a push from the other side. Camlands are coming down. And now the aggro boys are in trouble. They're getting pushed from both sides. The Cordial Wolves. And this is what I said about the corner. It's another sandwich situation. The hand-holding is too strong. And these guys, nice use of the Knights. They're goozing the resets from that Eagle to try and get out. The carpets are going down to save them. The RDT Bruisers. Well, nice pickoffs on them, but these guys, they've got to brute force in one direction. They need to choose a direction and brute force. There's another cap. The Cordial Wolves get clapped. Few of them getting down to the longbows, but Savage and the aggro guys are slowly losing numbers, and more Cordial Wolves are coming in from the south. This is an insane clump as they try and hug this south wall, and this is going to be a big problem. They're caught in icicles. They need those resets. Look at these health bars. The Cordial Wolves are to the north. They sense blood. The Brimmies are charging in. Squid Turd's going to do his best once again to try and stop some people. Jojo Snow takes a brimstone to the face, but he's still alive. The numbers are dropping. They're peeling. They're looking for this exit. This southwest exit has got their name on it, and Squid, he wants to hold the front line. Another rising blow. They're going to funnel. They're about to funnel across this bridge, and that is not where you want to be. The follow-up, the claps, the icicles on the bridge. Oh, it's agony for them as the Cordial Wolves smell blood. They're running them down one at a time. Another Grove Keeper over the top. The Mammoth with the boost. There's the clumps. There's the beetles. The silences on top. Our boy Squid is not long for this world, and he is going to go down. And they're going to mostly be in combat. I don't even think many of them are getting out of it. I'm going free cam, but it looks like, they fought valiantly and they hit some good claps, but why on earth they chose that corner is beyond me, Shozen.
I don't know. I've been currently watching King Mojo versus Derek as we have Final Order and Blue Army fighting each other, and Violets just came in over the top on this. And it looks like,
who are they hand-holding with? Let's call out these.
I think it's they're hand-holding with Final Order as Blue Army is currently fighting versus the Violets versus Final Order, and Final Order is on the back foot, as are the Violets. This is not what I expected, as the last few days when I have seen Blue Army, they have been on the receiving end.
Oh, look at that title club from Derek, though. Who are you? I'm on Derek right now, and Derek
currently on King Mojo, and he is wading through the boys from Final Order and Violets as he just marches to the east.
Jump to Derek. There's a huge fight going on right now. Final Order and Surf are actually having it out right now on this Everwintering climb map. And they are moving towards Blue Army. They're funneling through a choke as Tidal comes surging forward. And let's not forget that it was Final Order that bullied Surf out of their first lock over in Martlock, I believe. And now they're all over here. Back once again as it began at the start of Queen.
There's not a lot going over here on Derek. I'm going back to King Mojo where there is a fight. It's still big clap against them now. I don't know even who engaged that because I just got in just in time to see them take some damage. It was Final Order, apparently, and they're now moving back into the Final Order backlines and wrapping around this.
And the clappers, by the way, definitely not Final Order.
Nope, you're right. It wasn't. It was these guys. The Mugiwara. And now the Mugiwara are dead.
The equipage the Mugiwara, right. Where are we going to now?
The Cluster Q is still active in this zone. I think Derek and the boys are actually moving in. Who do we have over the top of this?
King Mojo's in Everwinter Expanse right now. They are surging into. Okay, there's a fight going on right now. King Mojo is running into the equipage to Mugiwara, but I think
Moonguards is coming down from the north, and they're about to run into Blue Army, and we're gonna see who's holding whose hands.
It's a bit of a what's the word? It's a bit of a stalemate there. Yeah. Thunderrock Draw has got the PoE and this Crimson and Scoia'tael.
Moonguards and BA friendly.
It's hard to know. Thank goodness we've got the thank goodness we've got the handhold report thing now to tell us. I don't know. It looks like they're chasing them. No, definitely not friendly. Definitely chasing the Moonguards, but the Moonguards are going to in from the CIR boys. Elevate, soak it up without too many casualties, but the way we've seen PoE fighting right now is this wave approach, isn't it? They're like, we do the engage, we get hit by the counter, yeah, we're going to lose some guys, but then the next lot come in. Here we see Elevate actually playing a lot more cautious. They're not committing their whole force to the counter, but they're not converting it into the kills that they might expect, if that makes sense. Zerfax and Lutar out front, the Frostbeam. Zerfax can barely move because of the Frostbeam. Elevate being pinned. Scoia'tael with the wraparound. And this is great from Elevate, by the way. They're trying to funnel. They're trying to stop the debuff dropped allies from being able to work together. They're trying to funnel them one way to commit them to friendly fire. But CIR are playing very disciplined. They're like, fine, we just won't engage. We'll let Scoia do the fight, and we'll look for the angle. They've wrapped right round into the south. This is going to be a hard north right now. This is going to be a very big push. Syndic is about to scream at his boys. The offensive aura comes down. Where are those carpets? Elevate on the top. That's a huge clump. The Morningstar was good, but CIR lacking with the follow-up, in my opinion. They've got them pinned on this wall. They've got a Scoia'tael swarming in. I think I see some Hammer and Sickle around the place as well, and this is just patient play from CIR. You know, they're not going bloodthirsty. They're avoiding friendly fire. They know they've got the numbers. And the issue Elevate are facing right now is the coalition forces are all busy securing their own stuff. Everything has dropped. So they can't focus an entire coalition onto, Tea Party's here, or Reject Party. Friends,
Reject Party 2.0, the 30 guys who left CIR to form their own guild and just get claps.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, that's what they did.
Now they're a little bit late to that party.
Oh, I just heard rumors from a guy who likes to steal the fun from others that Sun has lost all of its leveled towers.
Yeah, well, they weren't fighting there, were they? They were at the main fight.
It's just an update that they've been. Somebody else has them now, so Sun has some work to do, and I think that Sun versus Conflict is a great gamer dad versus gamer dad action. And look at this action! Wow,
actually,
Elevate is getting melted.
Bumps.
This is brutal.
Just absolutely caught out on this top.
You see why people see CIR and PoE as the #1 guild to fight against, and not Elevate.
Sanctor are here, but Sanctor are too late. Yeah,
they're not going to be able to make this work in the favor of Elevate. Elevate just got crushed there, as did the Rejects.
Sanctor turn up in time to jump into the meat grinder, really, don't they?
This is I don't want to say what I would do, but it would involve running.
I mean, we saw Reject Party, we saw Sanctor, we saw Elevate.
I'm going with the early reports that I have. I'll let you know if I see any fights.
Hop on my mono.
Oh, the action's about to start here. Do you have action on Momono?
Syndic's in action right now. There's a huge engage onto Sui.
All right, I'm on Momono.
Okay, let's go.
And Elevate is in the deep right now. They are currently with Sex with X, trying to hold up one side of this force, but they are falling back hard as they lost a massive
They're trying to avoid friendly fire as well, though. Like they got forced back on top of each other.
They've got Reject Party, they got Sex with X, they got Squad X, they have.
So we've got a real coalition team right now, and this time Hammer and Sickle are going to take the brunt of it. Elevate want back in this fight. Nice clap. Something did a huge amount of damage to them there.
It was a Scoia'tael.
Scoia'tael flooding in. Oh, bunny team there. Huge counter engage. Prevented a lot of damage. Here comes the Morning Stars, though. So frustrating if you don't have a way out those Morning Stars. And the problem is Elevate, Reject Party, Sui, and Sanctor are all on the same angle, right? which means friendly fire. It's just a mess right now, and this is how they want to fight. Scoia'tael and Hammer and Sickle can fight together. They will have a bigger debuff, but they don't get friendly fired, and they can all clap together. That's the big difference. And right now, Elevate. We've got TikTok as well, Reject Party, but they can't. No, okay, TikTok are getting shot at by Elevate. Maybe they're not part of the coalition. Who knows?
Somebody got kicked out of the coalition. Maybe that's what happened.
CIR. Oh, it's a huge clap on CIR, but the counter plays. Nice Soul Scythe trying to survive it, but the CIR guys got deleted
slapped right in the face there, and now they're getting chased down. Some of them are up against a wall. That's not the way.
Elevate just keep getting funneled into these positions, but they are actually running them down, and it doesn't look like the sandwich is coming here. Crimson.
No, you really have to be careful when you're up against a wall like this, though, Lewpac.
Oh, here we go. Crimson sprinting in here from the north. They're going to go
they have them from the northwest and the northeast here, and Elevate's in a really precarious spot here, up against a wall to their bottom. If they're going to have to push to the northwest here and hope that CIR doesn't fill.
They're capping a few guys. I think everybody's fighting their own kind of fight. I think the other forces like Sancta and stuff like that are fighting the other PoE guilds.
Okay.
So that there's multiple fights rather than everybody getting clapped at once. But I don't know. They're going for the exit here. This was a lot better from the coalition though. They really held their own here because there was a lot of the big players on the field. Sorry.
I'm gonna pop around the rest of this. I don't see any skulls on the map. Did Poe bounce?
I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they went for reinforcements. There's cluster queues. There's still a cluster queue.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. That's Triple X in the south. That's Sancta to the north. And Sex with X in the west.
Where are we here?
Yeah, I don't see any Poe.
I'm gonna put it in.
What?
Alright. Oh, Kowalski. I'll put it in chat. There you go.
I got Final Order versus Surf up here as action as well. If you want that.
This is a bit of a tower siege. Like Blocko are currently doing the tower. The tower is up for grabs, and they've got to hold the line against anybody that wants it right now. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like zoned out. Crip are just coming in hard. There's going to be a big clap here. Blocko trying to go into EOS and take care. Like, back together once again. It's launch all over. The Blocko front line that went in for the claps got deleted by the counter. They actually do manage to get a few guys out, but the flanks are coming. They're going to get funneled up this choke. I mean, why they didn't hold this choke, I have no idea. Right now, they pushed out and went for they didn't lose too many, actually. It wasn't as bad as it looked, but they got a couple in return. But that is a juicy clump, and there's going to be it's a secondary clump. There's the follow-up. That would have been absolute.
That would have been game.
That would have been
brutal. I do like seeing EOS back here. It is nice to see some of these old players back. I'm currently on Ollie, one of the
people are landing enormous camlands from both sides, and there's just no DPS. Kowalski, though, Kowalski has lost all but 4 of his group, and it's about to be 5 as his group leader. Oh no, there goes another one. Okay, there's a few more back. They get zoning back in through Custer. So Enosis is working with Crip, it looks like, and coming in at Blocko from the side.
Wow, I just got accused of being an Elevate fanboy.
Like, thing is, you can't say that anybody's doing something good without the other side crying.
Well, it's also BA TV because we showed about 45 seconds of BA earlier today.
This has been the lowest percentage BA show of all time on AlbionTV. Like, it's just people are never happy. That's why.
No, you can't. No. I like watching these two old school groups going at it.
This territory's already gone. The other one was a race against time. But we got Tidal. A Tidal. Who are they holding hands with?
I think Tidal is probably with BA right now because I'm pretty sure they're definitely not with Final Order. It could be a massacre all the way across the board. As
the Kawaja Wolves are coming in.
The Wolves are collapsing into the front line of BA. BA hits the counterplay and just holds it up for a moment. Cluster Q is active. Everybody's fighting for this zone. Violet's just coming for the backside of BA. Now BA trying to turn on Violets. I believe Violets is with Final Order right now as they are part of the coalition. Surf is definitely not. I don't believe anybody gets along with Surf currently.
No comment.
I think that was the comment. I think that was the comment right there.
Violets are getting murdered here by Blue Army. Blue Army have got guys.
They got Moon guys to the north. They've got Final Order to the west. They have Violets to the east. I don't know how they're managing. I think Surf has to be fighting Final Order hard.
Surf is fighting some people called North to the north.
Okay.
Violets are now pushing through this choke with the Kamar Mammoth, but Blue Army likes it when you push through a choke. Oh, good siege bow though. Good siege bow. Like, just they know that the counterplay is coming. The preemptive siege bow was really smart, but it's not going to save Pasek, who is going to die. Lonely backup, maybe following him. One more hit's going to do it, and he is going to drop. A few more to go. That's another nice clump. But the follow-up, nice use of the defensive actually from the Violets guys. These guys are no joke at all. They got out of a pretty sticky situation with only a couple of deaths on the look of it.
Well, they lost more than a couple here, but they still have quite a few, and they're ready to go. They've got very strong players to the man.
Now they're out in the open. I think Violets have just been driven away, and the fight's going into the territory. And none of these guys own this territory, by the way. Oh no, hang on. It? Wait, Everwinter Expanse. That might be Blue Army actually. Tell a lie.
Blue Army does not have a territory.
They took.
Oh my God, they do. What the heck happened here?
They stole this off of Final Order, so Violets do not want
the City Guild.
I saw the Final Order furniture, and I was like, oh, Final Order got their territory back. No, they didn't. Violets,
no, I heard this was happening. They're trying to go for them T8s.
You just wandered into a T8 tower. I don't know what you expected to happen, but it certainly happened.
Oh boy, that's gotta hurt.
Juicy. I want to go back to Kolweski and see how this
check out Ollie here. Really?
Go back in Momono.
Will do.
I got bounced around. I don't know where he is. Let's have a look.
Oh, yeah, though we do have action now as they have gone into the Ordum de Assassinins. Okay, Assassinitos. Get them. And there's a lot of death. Very quick engagement. A lot of death here. The follow-through is effective by Elevate, and they are kind of cutting through these poor guys. I see Conflict to the north.
Conflict are in, obviously, with the Assassin Doradinos, and they're trying to get back in, but right now they are getting dung.
Wait, they're in the same alliance here, actually. That's the Conflict Alliance. KISS.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know we are in shock at seeing two guilds in an alliance.
I'm confused by it. I didn't know it happened.
I didn't game fighting together. I didn't know that was possible.
Well, you know, when you're Conflict and you bring your 17 strong guys, it's probably best to bring another guild as well.
Mate, they brought some strong guys. Shout out to 615X from Conflict, who, according to the kill, I was looking for some big kills on the kill board. He died for 6.4 million earlier. A guy from We Wiped Bro died for 6.4 million as well. The 8-3 has been out in force today. Like, some people are big time flexing. Momono is just keeping it casual with the 8-2 Demon Armor, 6-3 Masterpiece Knight's Helms. Love it. Like, Reset Day. Someone described Reset Day to me as like a sacrifice to the Albion gods. Everybody puts on their Gucci gear and they sacrifice it in battle to appease.
We have action right now. Slice with 2 L's.
I can't remember if it's 2 L's or 2 I's.
He has both. Discord is 2 I's and game is 2 L's. Savage.
Getting savaged by punch play and lions from the north. But actually, that guy, do you see the wailing bow? I tried to go around the rock and realized it was a dead end. There's the counterplay.
Nicely done. Punch play suffering some massive losses in that engagement. Lions running for their lives.
Crystal Beetle there trying to hold the line, but here no, they've active. You see the offensive Auriga on the Mammoth. It was a real giveaway though, and it gave aggro plenty of time to react. And they're hitting only tanks. And the problem is you need to hit the tanks so much harder. They might actually get some kills, though. No, they all got away. And this is the problem with hitting the tanks. Okay, a couple of guys at the back. Some stragglers got run down. But the Lions guys, they had a good opportunity. They're still surging, though. That's a good count. But the counter clump! The counter clump and Lions are the ones taking the casualties. Oh, something's coming from behind, though, from aggro. Lions are pushing in. Something's happening at the other side. I don't know what's happening. Who's that coming in? More aggro backup. We've got a pest lizard. I like seeing a pest lizard, man. I'm a big fan of that. This is actually a fight with no cluster Q shows, and I didn't know that happened either. These guys haven't. This is actually quite an even-sized fight, but I think aggro are playing it better right now. Aggro getting the kills. The wraparound from some of the Lions guys is there, but they've got Weepings inside. A cleric Weeping just went down. Did a nice bit of damage, but he does end up dropping for his play. Lions are like playing more aggressive, but doing less. I feel like they're just getting picked apart by aggro. Aggro are like clapping and then pulling back, and it's just working for them. Every time Lions overcommit, they're losing like 10 people.
You can't sustain that.
No.
Mounted? Okay, their mounts are real low here. I'm seeing 2 battle mounts, like 4 battle mounts all. Like half.
Yeah,
this is not what you want for. Yeah, that's not what you want here.
No ballistas though. I'm really shocked at the lack of ballistas.
How many ballistas did we see today? 1?
Yeah, something like that. It's crazy.
I remember seeing 1, and it wasn't even shooting a battle mount. It was shooting a dude.
But okay, it looks like Lions are giving this one up. This territory is actually...
Are they, or is it... Because it looks like they're pushing...
This is an NA territory. I have no idea what this fight is.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. It just looks like it's a fight between 2 groups that hate each other.
By the way, aggro, you were saying about getting them clapped 10 at a time. They do have the territory in this zone, though, so they're reinforcing very, very quick. Like, everybody that I've seen die from the group I'm watching has been back in the fight straight away. So aggro definitely can wear this one down. And
all right,
these crystal beetles are getting dangerously low. I just feel that, honestly, I feel that there's one big clap coming. They're just chipping away until they're ready. They wanna grab these battle mounts. These are juicy crystal beetles. There's a mammoth worth what 75, 80 million on the field. They really want it, and this beetle's going in. He's very, very low. This is the surge from Lions. Watch as they peel back. Only tanks once again. They ride out that damage. They don't lose anyone, and you wait for this counterplay. They're going to surge north now, and here it comes. Here it comes. They're going through. The offensive auras are coming down, and it's slamming time. And the Lions are getting fed to the Wolves right now. They're getting melted up the top. I see so many. Slice didn't really go in and give us the POV on it. We saw those deaths light up. The kill board lit up like a Christmas tree. And they're actually split in 2 directions now, northeast and northwest, which kind of works in their favor because it's really hard to push into that and get clapped from both sides. But if they push one side, this crystal beetle's about to drop. Sealer is not respecting the health of his beetle. No, he doesn't realize
how low he is. He's just going all the way in.
It's going to go down if they hit it a bit more. It's gone.
Now he's going out.
Does he realize?
Oh, boy. He's going to get it out. He's going to get out. He's okay.
They are pretty tanky. Once you've got the escalation defense on, they're very, very tanky. They're not too hard if only a few people hit them, though. Nice windmill there from the Lions guys, trying to keep it out. 3-stack Gala. 3-stack Gala just chilling. But, he got the Iron Will off a little bit too late and lost his stacks. Couldn't make the play. This beetle needs to remount. They're checking the loot. You don't want to be checking the loot in a big clump. Here comes the beetle. So Lavi. I can't even see the health bar on his beetle now. It's crazy. And Savage and aggro, they're doing such a great job of spreading on these engages. Slice finds a lovely angle for his...
Wow, punch play again, taking massive damage over there. You have to wonder, do they not have the spec? Do they not have the gear? What is causing them to take such huge damage? Because I'm not seeing huge output by Savage. I'm not seeing them hit incredibly well-timed clumps. It's just that when they hit, like, these Lions guys are taking some damage.
Yeah, it's crazy right now. And there just seems to be an endless supply of them. Nice. You see the Brimmy sprinting forward. These guys really want to finish them off here. Lions.
Nice
huge clump of lions.
Not quick enough, but still enough of them are dying here at the end of it. But not
actually
as
good
much
though, because neither force is just getting insta-clapped, which
True.
I like.
Nobody likes to get insta-clapped.
Leading to a back and forth fight. There's a long discussion going on currently about the whole one-shot meta. And
yeah, well, you don't want to see people get one-shotted by a perfect... Like, right now it's almost too easy to hit that perfect grab, sustain, and burn away to kill a group in one engagement. It still happens, but to me, I still have more of a problem with the tanks who can overextend, you know, and just run through a back line seemingly forever. That was kind of tuned down a little bit, but you're still seeing quite a bit of it. And I'm like...
Yeah, I just think, especially when... For me, it's when you factor in the amount of time spent not fighting in a ZVZ, right? The amount of time forming up.
Yeah, and it's so painful.
Like, waiting for the enemy, posturing, to then be one shot in the first 5 seconds of a ZVZ. It's just like...
Run 15 zones, spend a half hour prepping, spend 5 minutes posturing, spend another 10 minutes trying to get cluster queued, going for your first engage, get crushed.
Go home. And then some lad called, like, Grand's Basement 420X comes in with a weeping and just one-shots you. You're just like, nope.
Somebody walks over a bomb, again. Takes the bomb.
This is the thing. It's like, do you know what I mean? When you compare it to the other activities, like if I want to do 5v5, I just
nice catch there into the back line. What's going to happen? No follow-up.
That's the money shot.
That's boys.
Lions. The back and forth.
Savage just got wrecked, and now they're running home for the lives. Come on, get the reset down.
That was on the money there. Woo.
Bogul's going to tell me I was too loud there, and I was definitely crackling.
No, you're just cutting on.
Peaking. Okay. You need a compressor and a limiter. Limiters stop that happening if you have a hardware limiter.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Aggro still want a bit of this. There's no tower up for grabs, by the way. We're just watching.
This is just a fight. We're just watching two teams go at it.
Unsurprisingly, after getting the full force of PoE backing them up in dry vein step, Blocko were able to secure it. I'm sure that will come as a big shock to everybody.
Why is this lasting so long?
Because aggro are reinforcing from their hideout.
Yes.
Okay.
I found
everybody that died came back. I don't know where lions are reinforcing from, but they must be somewhere close because they are straight back in. I'm going to go check the adjacent zones. Morgana's free house.
Is that where they're coming from?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, somebody missed an opportunity to call that Morgan free house, didn't they?
Whoa.
I'm not sure where lions are coming from, but they could be coming from the rest. So this fight just goes on and on and on to the end of time.
Well, let's show this for like a few more minutes, and then yeah, maybe that's.
Well, I mean, we're not gone for very long. We'll be back in like an hour and 20 with the GVG show. There's so much action today. This is fantastic. We've got reset day is done, and if ZVZ isn't your bag, baby, don't you worry. We've got Shozen's just gone. I don't even know where Shozen's gone, by the way.
He went to take a leak. You're not on screen right now. It's fine.
Oh, okay, you can put me on screen. It's fine. I'll talk to the people. Yeah. So if ZVZ is not your bag, we will be going into GVG show in about an hour and a half's time. We'll be bringing you level 5, 6, and 7 back to back to back action.
Well, Lewpac, is it even an hour and a half away for these guys?
Well, by the time you hear it, no, it'll be 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So like in an hour's time, we'll be live with no delay with the GVG show, level 5, 6, 7 GVG action. Then if that wasn't enough, we do have the NA reset, featuring not me because I will be asleep, thankfully. We do have now the wonderful Robin Hood covering that for me, so that I don't have to get up in the middle of the night. Are we getting the Robin Hood face reveal for today's show? Is he suiting up?
I don't think he is. Not that I know of. I don't think we have gotten him a face cam yet. It's still
Why
on
do
the.
I have to dress up, man?
Because we got you a face cam.
You didn't get me a face cam. I had a face cam.
Oh well, I don't know, because I have to do it.
Okay.
You see this nice tie that I tied? Look at this thing.
Did you do it yourself?
Of course I do it myself.
I had to come out the basement and get my mum to do mine. Oh, lions are now getting munched on. The savage reinforcements. This is what I love to see, by the way. Anyone that dies on these groups is back out within the 2 minutes. You know, nice quick re-gears. That's how you win an extended fight, getting your guys back in the fight.
Yeah, a battle of attrition here. You really have to grind them down over time. You have to make them not want to come out again. Put the fear into them. The fear of silver loss.
All right. Here comes the Camland. Oh, this is it. This is the one. This is the one, boys. I believe, Aggro, you could finish this fight right now.
There's no finishing
I wonder if
fight.
that beaten ever died.
And here comes the return is brutal.
I think they got Galaclap there, but they are going to survive.
They're going to survive it, but now they...
maybe not. The Privvies are coming.
Oh, Argo.
Really nice play. Zakon with that Albert got in deep and caused a lot of damage, but...
I'm watching the Argo Alliance. I don't even know who I'm watching anymore. These guys just changed their alliance name halfway through this fight? What happened?
A couple of kills. No, they were called Aggro the whole time. Oh, nice. Nice use of the icicle. A lot of guys are actually out of energy in this fight, by the way. Just as an indicator of how it's going.
Another
more lions in a clump
down of these poor guys. The Solars running for their lives. Punch play. Good luck.
Just
man, don't worry. You guys can respawn in another 30 seconds. It'll be fine. And here comes the turn. Oh, that was an interesting leap. Okay. There's a big clap on top of, and Savage absorbs it easily.
It's such a spread fight as well.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to be surviving.
These Galatines are having a hard time making it work for them, and that's what the big damage I've seen from Lions.
Okay, they're clumping, they're going into it. There go the Galatines. They need to just push as hard as you can, boys. Finish this one off. There we go. Now you found the right buttons to press. Everybody died. They're stopping to loot.
Stop looting
instead of finish them off, but they have forced Lions at the door. Lions are the ones who are in combat are now dead. The ones who are not in combat may live to fight another day. But this fight is now officially over. It has reached the edge of the zone. So thank you for everybody taking part in Reset Day. We've seen some wild fights. The action's been non-stop since we started, which was nice. So that's been good. Thank you everyone taking part. Congratulations to everybody who grabbed yourselves that little piece of Albion. And we'll see you all later